We got a man that's a whole actor in this thing.
Absolutely.
Okay, we got a rapper in this thing.
That's right.
I'm talking about a podcaster in this thing. A
Right.
damn life coach off in this thing.
Yeah.
I'm talking about a fitness guru and expert in this thing.
Yeah.
Big Bang, man, what the hell's going on,
Yes, sir.
bro?
Feel good, man. Feel good to be here with y'all players, man.
I mean, you looking good in this thing,
appreciate
Bang. I mean, break that down to me. I mean, did it start mentally and then it just manifest physically on you, man?
Yeah, basically it was a health scare. You know what I'm saying? Like everything was up. My borderline, diabetic.
Yeah.
My glucose, whatever the fuck. Everything
that
was
glucose.
fucked up.
Uh-huh.
My oxygen levels was fucked up. My
Nigga, what?
cholesterol, blood pressure. You know what I'm saying? They tried to put me on like 10 pills, 10 different pills. So I was like, fuck it. I asked them what the alternative was. They said, shit, just work out, start eating healthy. And that's what I did.
How did that make you feel when you realized that a good old exercise would save your damn life?
Well, shit, it was better than anything I was doing because I wasn't doing nothing. You know, we was just chilling, sitting back, drinking, smoking, staying out all night, you know what I'm saying, eating bullshit. So when I just started doing more than what I normally do, I just started feeling better, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then the weight loss is just the part you see. You
The
lose
product
more
of
than
it.
that, though. You lose,
Absolutely.
Once you go to going through that journey, man, you go to losing shit, toxic shit out your brain, all type of shit.
That's
bro.
what I'm saying
Real
here,
shit.
man. I mean, that transformation, though, Bank, was crazy as hell because everybody in Atlanta was watching it and we were like, okay, wait a minute. This nigga Bank is getting stronger, okay? His brand is getting bigger, and I'm seeing a 360 happen in this thing, man. How did you feel just seeing your life change and the things that you were going through, man?
Oh shit, man! It was just like, you know, it's still all surreal right now. It's like,
Yeah.
can't believe that it's me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I tell any nigga, if I can do something, anybody can do anything.
Yeah.
And that's real shit. Cause you know we come from a place where we accept who we is.
Come on,
You know
man.
what I'm saying? We accept like shit, but I'm gonna go out bad one day. We definitely accept
right,
that
yeah,
shit.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I was arguing with this nigga about earlier today.
Don't be putting my business
No,
out
no, I
on
was
for
arguing
everybody
with
to cheer
your
on,
ass.
man. Well, I'm saying what we talk about supposed to be between us.
Well,
though.
no, we were just arguing about that.
Crazy.
No, I'm with you, blood.
Y'all nigga crazy.
It gets real here sometimes.
Nah, but you know how we accept certain shit, like, this is who I am.
Yeah.
But then you start seeing shit in a different way, be like, man, I was just stupid as hell thinking like that.
I feel you.
Yeah,
real.
I've been there too. And matter of fact, another thing that you left out is that when you eating unhealthy, when you drinking, doing the lifestyle that you know that we from, you get acidic.
What's
People
that?
don't know about acidic means that you've been putting all this stuff in your body for so long that you become acidy.
Yeah.
And people don't realize that a lot of times you die from being acidic. Being acidic affects one other thing. So people think that, okay, well, his heart was bad. Your heart might not have been bad, but you might have been acidic, and then that made it bad. Then that made the kidneys bad. That made the lung bad. Your blood will be bad. It's from everything from the grease, from like I told you about fried chicken has killed more people than any drug.
Yeah.
We talk about cigarettes, we talk about liquor, we talk about everything else, but we don't talk about fried food.
Yeah.
And so all that stuff make you acidic and make you bad, clog your arteries up. So I've been there. I was on the same stuff you was on. My journey was pretty much the same thing. I'm down almost 50 pounds because of the same thing. I was 235 pounds.
Yeah.
And when I went to the doctor, they kept saying, you know, I called B High from in there. You know, I'm in there strapped
I'm
down.
always hearing this shit.
Yeah, and you know, I was going into AFib with my heart. They started putting me on that, started putting me on blood thinner. I said, man, you know what? I'm finna just get out here and put foot on pavement. So I started that challenge of, you know, feet to pavement. Not no gym stuff too much. Get in here, put your feet on pavement, record your video, send it in. So that'll be something that maybe, you know, on your next workout, you can send us, I can send other people to inspire them.
Well, the man does hiking with Bank.
Oh, for
okay.
sure.
So,
for
I
sure.
mean, talk about that, Bank, because I was looking at some shit. It looked like niggas got to be healthy to get out there and hike with your ass.
Nah,
can a
hell
beginner
nah.
come out there and
Yeah,
walk
for
too?
sure. We got shouts out to my buddy Red with Wait No More. He bring like 15 to 20 trainers out there. Nobody left behind. We might have old people, young people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Big people that never walked before.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody out there. It's like a group effort. First time we went out there, we had like 115 people.
Yeah.
Second time we went out there, like 300. We coming back August the 27th. This shit gonna be crazy, bro.
Sign me up for that too, right
Yeah,
now.
August the 27th,
Sign
man.
me
That
up for
shit dope, bro. Like hiking with Bank is basically that's how I lost the weight, just by hiking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just going in the woods, and cause I got like a, you know what I'm saying? If it ain't no shit that make me keep doing it, I can't just stand on the treadmill.
Yeah.
I got what you call it, my focus. What you call it?
That ADHD, that
yeah,
attention.
my shit
Yeah.
is fucked up. So I can't just do the same shit.
Yeah.
I gotta find something that I like. So walking in the wood, walking along them rivers and shit, seeing that water, that shit kind of intrigued me. So when I used to be out there on the Western Lane, so many people used to hit me up like, Bank, I want to come out there with you.
Yeah.
So I started hiking with Bank. This is gonna be the third one, August the 27th. I want y'all to come out there, man. That shit dope.
Hell
Sunday
yeah, nigga,
morning,
we'll be there.
9 o'clock. That shit dope, bro.
I can
definitely
dig
down.
that.
So many women, so many women out there, bro.
That's his problem
That
right
is.
there. Why you gonna have that, man?
I'm trying to figure out what. I mean, are we interviewing me or are we interviewing Bank?
He just calling you out.
Yeah.
Every time he say so, you just go, oh man. So I got the part of that.
I believe you talked to Bank before he got here, and then you probably told you, look, you know what I'm saying? We need help. We gonna help him together.
Yeah.
It's all right.
But now, Bank, I want to get into your career though, man. I mean, because you done did so much shit in this motherfucker, and then it's just getting bigger and bigger every year. I mean, you ain't even took no break. I was pissed because I didn't get a chance to talk to you after Superfly. Okay, I'm over there at the movie theater watching Bank on the big screen. I'm like, man, that nigga on the goddamn big screen.
That's my cousin.
Exactly.
That's my
What was it
cousin.
like getting in that damn movie, man?
It was pretty cool. You know, I had already did one with Zaytoven.
Birds of a Feather.
Yeah, I thought I was huge after that one. You know what I'm saying? I did that Birds of a Feather my first time in the movie, and I started going out of town and shit. People knowing me like using that Zaytoven movie, the Gucci Man and shit. You know
Come
what I'm
on
saying?
now.
So I had already felt like what it felt like, but to be on the actual big screen, that shit was something different.
It hit different, didn't it?
Yeah, that shit hit different. I think that's gonna be my end goal is acting.
That's hard.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
hard.
Like I'm just grinding right now, doing a lot of things that I wanted to do, and then getting in shape all the way fully, and then I think that's gonna be where I retired.
That's hard.
Doing the acting.
So with that being said, though, which one you got the most love for, though? Is it the music? Is it the podcasting? Is it the acting? Or is it just the shit show, the business side, the entrepreneurship of it all?
I think my main passion is just seeing other people smile, bro.
Yeah.
Like I'm finna start working with Dr. Barber with these kids and shit. You know what I'm saying? And just doing humanitarian work. That would make me feel good. So the hiking with Bank is like my favorite right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cause we just out there, people ain't out there dressed all up. They ain't got on makeup. It's just regular shit, regular people bonding with each other. So I think that's what I like the most that I'm doing right now is the hiking with Bank. Yeah.
Now the shit show is going crazy. Y'all taking the part of the Wolf Creek in this thing, so obviously it's getting bigger and blacker and crazier. I mean, break that down to
This
me.
shit about to be crazy. Like I was kind of nervous about taking it to cause that venue hold like 7,000 people. We coming from 1,000-seater to 7,000.
Yeah.
So we got a lot of work to do, but I'm confident that we're gonna make that shit do what it do.
Hell yeah.
Let me ask you something real fast. I didn't mean to cut you off on the shit show, right? It's kind of on the format of what's the Showtime at Apollo?
Yeah, for sure.
Do y'all got anybody that tap dances that would be able to come out? When
We
the
had
group
Midget Matt at first, but Midget Matt turned into a superstar. So
See, I got somebody.
Who you got?
He's a great. He tap dances all the time. You know what I'm saying? Everybody. He's known for tap dance. As a matter of fact, he owns a pair of penny loafers, size 11 with the quarters in them. Goes by the name of Brian, but you might know him as Beehive.
He's a motherfucking
That
liar.
nigga play too
I
much,
don't
man.
tap dance for no damn body. No, man, y'all ain't on some bullshit.
Nigga crazy.
No, man. But now I want to
you
talk
need
about
somebody.
is it no hell
Nigga
no.
play too much. I thought that nigga was serious, bro.
That's what he do every day. He just love it.
I be like, shit, he got a job.
Oh man, but no, I mean, Bang, I want to talk about the music though, man.
Yeah.
I mean, when did you fall in love with hip hop? We celebrating 50 years here, man. So I mean, what was the first song in the ATL that came out of Atlanta that you had to put on repeat?
Dope Boys in the Trap, T.I.
My God.
Yeah, that's the first song that I really like, just kept playing.
Yeah.
That whole trap music, that whole That whole era right
Yeah.
there, because the shit he was talking about, we were actually doing it at the time.
Come on now.
And then, you know, I can't forget Ghetto Mafia. Them niggas had me riding around doing all types of shit. I ain't gonna lie, like, them niggas is legends.
That was
on these
before his time, though, man. You know, let me tell you about this guy here, man. First of all, you know, to hear you say that means a lot.
Nah,
See,
that's
you
the
can't,
truth,
even,
though.
you can't even get your flowers because you
No,
so
but-
trying to hate on another
That's the
man.
No, because the man telling you something and you just, you know, poo-poo it off like he didn't just say what he just said.
Nah.
You know,
He
when he
didn't
said
mean it.
T.I.,
He
you
didn't
were
mean
like, oh yeah, you know, we said get on my well, like, can we go to the next song? Nah, let's rewind it. Let's suck that in.
Only thing about the difference between T.I. was he went major.
Yeah, yeah.
But Ghetto Mafia, it was like I was listening to us.
Us.
You get what I'm saying? It
Exactly.
was like I was listening to us, and then,
Yeah.
you know, niggas who knew these niggas personally.
Exactly.
Like, oh, no, that weak, that need, you know what I'm saying? So it's like,
Exactly.
yeah. So we listen to these niggas like it's a nigga next door.
Exactly.
Wow.
It was
And we
personal.
actually doing the same shit that these niggas was saying on them records.
And they were doing it.
Real shit.
Trust me, they was out there.
Nah,
you know what I'm
so-
saying? They ain't no, you know, you got a lot of studio games.
Yeah.
Not them again.
Oh nah, we was on that. We was on that
Trust me.
on that Ghetto Mafia hard, that Damn Shame.
Yeah.
Just anything out the east side for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
But when I seen Tip came with that shit he came with, it was like a whole nother. He was just
He
explaining.
coined the term.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause it was already going on.
Yeah.
But they just was doing music. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They ain't never say that this is what it is.
What's
Yeah.
called?
He came out and said this is what it is. But I can see Tip saying, oh, I used to listen to these boys and this and
Yeah.
that. You know what I'm saying? I
Right.
can see him saying that because he came with that same energy.
Exactly. I mean, but what made you have to try it out though, bang?
Bruh, that was some lucky shit. I'm just being real. It was like had two artists, both of them got locked up at the same time, same day. You know what I'm saying? The label was doing what it was. No,
Same
real
day.
shit.
God
The label was doing what it was doing. We already had a hype on the brand. So shit, I went in the studio and recorded a song. And the
Yeah.
motherfucker took off. And I recorded, the crazy part about it, when I recorded at Candy House. And she like, you back here playing, this a hit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So,
Long Live AJ.
did you at the time? Did you realize it was a hit, or did you feel like you were just using here playing?
I was
like
just
you
kicking
said?
shit, you know what I'm saying? Just kicking shit, you know what I'm saying? Just, you know, pimping, you know what I mean? Just
Get
kicking
with
shit.
this, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When did you realize that there was a hit record though? Like after Candy said it, after
Nah,
2-3
Candy
of your
didn't
partners.
get on it. After, you know, they used to do like New Music Monday at Crucial. You know what I'm saying? I had just my verse and it was like a bridge on them. This before Candy got on. I recorded it at the house. I took it straight from the studio, recorded the song on the Saturday.
Yeah.
Monday morning, I was in Monday night, I was at Crucial. DJ MLK, I never forget. I gave him the
ML.
CD. Like, bro, I'm finna perform. He like, man, stop playing. I performed. I performed the shit.
Right.
And then when I went back to get the CD, he was like, hell no, I'm keeping it. This it.
My God.
And you knew then. You were like, man, quit bullshit with me, man.
Bruh, that
you
shit,
dead ass.
Yes. After that, it's like I ain't have to do nothing. That shit just took off on its own.
My God.
Wow.
I ain't pay for no promotion. I ain't do nothing. I started getting booked within, like Jay. Okay, Jay, you my manager now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I wasn't even, she wasn't never no manager. I wasn't never no rapper. You my manager. They call about some show, let's get it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
right.
And that's just what it was.
With that being your first foray into rap though, man, how did that feel getting that rap money and then all of that notoriety at the same time too, man?
We was always hood superstars.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? We already doing shit in the neighborhood. The niggas already, like, going club to club. Like, when you go to the bounce or these different clubs, we was
Yeah.
already them Edgewood niggas. We just had put a name to Duct Tape. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So we was already neighborhood superstars before the music.
Yeah.
And then it's just fuck around and that's why I think made it so easy. So niggas already knew, like, they're black.
Right.
Exactly.
You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Now they nigga rapping this shit fire. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? So I don't know. So it wasn't no different, really. Really wasn't no different.
Starting the label though, man, Duct Tape. What was that like putting that label together in the beginning, man? And what was your original vision for it?
Shit, it was just, you know, them niggas could rap.
Yeah.
Like it was Ali at first. At first it was me and Sosa. Sosa had Ali was locked up.
Yeah.
And then me and Sosa, we were like, fuck it, cause Gucci and them.
Yeah.
It was Gucci Mane them. They had So Icy.
Yeah.
Then you had T.I., you had Jeezy, you had all these niggas doing this shit that looked just like us.
Exactly.
Like I said, we was already neighborhood superstars, so it's only right we get a label.
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying? We got a label, me and Vela Sosa, we started the Duct Tape shit.
Yes, sir.
Alec come home, he was a real rapper though.
Exactly.
Okay,
Yeah.
so now it's time to goddamn get serious about this shit, cause
Come
he's a
on
real
now.
rapper. And then, you know, the label took off. Like I said, once it started taking off, started getting the notoriety from everybody. Everybody started, oh nah, Duct Tape the next.
Yeah.
By then we had Trouble and Allie. They was out front going crazy.
Come on now.
Both of them niggas get locked up at the same time. Lead you to try it out. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
They come home. When they come home, I stop right then.
Yeah.
Like, I'm through. You know what I'm saying? Got Allen back on track when he got him signed to Atlantic. Got Trouble on track. He went and got signed. You know what I'm saying? It was just from that point on, that's what it was.
Well, see, for me though, Bank, when it comes to you and that rapping though, you ain't no slouch your damn self, sir. Okay.
I got what is it, social anxiety back then.
Yeah.
I couldn't be on stage and shit. That
I
shit
feel
made me
you.
throw up and I couldn't do it.
Oh, seriously, he understands.
Oh well, now I don't like hitting them stages.
Me neither.
I don't like
This
'em.
was my hype man, supposed to be my hype man at the show Saturday.
Oh no, I seen him back there.
You
I
saw
seen
him back there hiding.
Nah, he back there. He back there supporting though. I
He
seen
was
him.
supporting
He
you.
was taking pictures, all kinds of
That
shit. I
was
said,
showing love.
yeah, he was. Now I
That
watched
was
him.
not your job. Your job was to be the hype man. When I look over, I'm supposed to be like, I got my own Flavor Flav.
That nigga wanted me to go out there and put on the show. I'm like, nigga, you better go get me on the goddamn stage, nigga.
I was hype man though. I was on the side hype man, y'all niggas like a motherfucker.
He represents.
Nah, that shit was dope though, man.
Yes,
But
sir.
when it comes to Alley Boy, you know, first of all, Valley, Alley, Trouble, you know, Alley Boy hold a special place in my heart as far as just rapping and bringing them bars, man. What was it like seeing him going crazy when he came out and then he got a major deal too now?
Oh yeah. That's what I said when he got out. When he got out, we already had the streets on fire with the try it out.
Yeah.
So some kind of way, Mike Karen got in touch with us. They was trying to do me, Allen, everything, but nah, we focusing on Allen. Allen the rapper. Bank ain't no rapper.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We get Allen signed, he go crazy. He go up immediately. You know what I'm saying? With Atlantic.
Yeah.
Then I end up getting a single deal with Def Jam, but I ain't fulfill it or nothing. Like, my bad, Def Jam. I just, you know what I'm saying? Like, they was still calling with some 10s and 12,000. I was just, I'm through, Jay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I want to focus on these niggas. I ain't want to get in the way of no other nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because I knew I wasn't a rapper in my mind.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do nothing unless I can take it all the way 100% serious.
I feel you.
I wanted the paper out this shit, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I ain't want to be the nigga on stage doing that shit.
Yeah. I mean, when Alice started going crazy and you saw the city getting behind the movement, though, man, what was that like, too, realizing that Duct Tape was going to be a force to be reckoned with just in the Atlanta hip-hop scene at a time where the city's starting to get big as hell, and it's what everybody's looking for the music.
I can say we were kind of on some cocky shit. Like, we already knew. This our town. You know how you know, like, man, this our city. Fuck that. We finna go crazy, whatever.
Yeah.
We finna take our way, make our way, whatever it is. This what it is.
Exactly.
Duct Tape, we here. You know what I'm saying? Because we been outside. You get what I'm saying? Like, once again, like, can't no rapper say that they don't know us.
Yeah.
If you get what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
no matter who you is, you can't say that we ain't doing the same shit y'all nigga doing with the
Come
rap
on
money.
now.
We doing it with street money.
Right.
So it's basically like we came in with like a chip / grudge / we them niggas.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like
Right.
just any competitive sport. You coming out of high school knowing that you top in your class, shit, you finna come in the league cocky.
You wasn't taking no for an answer.
Nah.
And people, when you come in with that mindset, that's what a lot of people back in the day, they call it you was hungry.
Yeah.
And when you hungry, you coming out there, you ready to fight. Fight, claw, however we got to get it, hook or crook, you know what I'm saying, sugar or salt. You gonna come in.
Exactly.
And that was the mindset, the movement of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knew right there, look, you either with them or you against them. And when you got that out there, when you got that going in the streets, either, you know what I'm saying, did you finna play or sit on the sideline?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I said, let me sit back and watch him because, you know what I'm saying? Because it was impressive.
But
And-
even like, you know, niggas was taking shots at the top. You know what I'm saying? Who was at the top at the time? It was T.I.G's and both of these niggas like some of my best partners right now.
My God.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like straight up. So them niggas understood it. Like, you know what I'm saying, bro? Nigga, fuck y'all nigga, get out the way.
Everybody has, but most successful artists and labels have done that. I mean, No Limit was Cash Money, No Limit.
Yeah.
To this day, they still cool. You know, I just saw P and Bird chopping it up. Said they always respected each other, but the city was too small for all of us. And especially when you got people at the top and you feel like they're not letting you eat, and you're from here. So I understood. I was behind watching y'all. You know, I my heart was with you. You know what I'm saying? No, dead ass. Because when I was seeing them, it represented me. When you said, you know, when they listened to Ghetto Mafia, they felt like I felt the same way. I said, you know what? y'all gonna let Duct them in. You ain't fuck with me the long way. But you know what? The second in charge is even worse. You know how they say, be careful what dictator you knock off because you might get his little brother. Yeah. I said, you know what? Now y'all don't got Duct.
Oh, no, we definitely was on that. We definitely was on that.
Exactly. I already knew. I knew.
Also, be this talk about them industry politics though, man. You got folks saying, "No, we don't want to play duct tape. We want to blackball. We want to stop them," and then y'all had to turn that around too.
It was just like, shit, we right here.
Yeah.
What you gonna do? You gonna not play it while we right here, 60, 70, 100 deep? Right. You better play that shit.
Right.
You better play it like you like it. You young nigga, we ain't know nothing. We ain't know nothing about politics.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
We ain't know nothing about that shit, but you hating. Get on your ass. It's just what it was, bro. I don't know how to sugarcoat it, but but at the end of the day, that shit that don't work out because them niggas still can go in them buildings and in them spots where you need and whisper some shit that you could never get it. And then when when a motherfucker actually look over there, you fit the shoes that a nigga done put on your feet.
Wow.
You get what I'm saying? See, I ain't know that part of it back then.
Wow. Yes.
You snapped with that.
Yeah,
sure did.
like you doing all this shit for a reason, but nah. These motherfuckers that's in power can keep you out by saying, oh, nah, them niggas too wild. Then you come to the club and see, nah, them niggas is wild.
Wow, right.
Or you see online, nah, these niggas is wild. Like,
right.
So that shit hurt. That shit hurt but help. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So, I mean, with that being said, moving forward, I mean, big facts. When you, Scream, and Jay got together, I knew that was a hit automatically, sir.
Yeah.
First of all, y'all was already going crazy before y'all got the deals to go along with it, man. So, I mean, what was it like putting that brainchild together early on? And how did you feel about podcasting before you got into it?
I didn't even know what a podcast was. I interviewed Future for his album one time. He called me, he was like, bro, the conversation we be having, let's just have a real conversation. Ask me anything you want to ask me, and we're going to record and put it out before my album.
That shit broke the net too, sir, but continue.
Yeah, it wasn't no podcast, it was just like how we doing that, it was just a conversation. So when that shit went out, that shit went up, everybody like, damn, bro, you should go into podcasting, or you should do this, you should do that. I'm looking like, man, what is a podcast? Like, who feel like, nah, that was just for him.
Yeah.
So I went and did an interview with Scream about the shit show. We was finna because we were pushing the shit show. Me and Hannah went down there and seen Scream, and he interviewed. He was like, bro, what happened? I thought you gonna start a podcast. Well, I was like, man, I don't know what the first step of that shit is.
Yeah.
He was like, man, I think you should. I said, if you put everything together, I'll do it with you. We can do it. So he called me in a couple of days. We were coming up with names and shit. What you think about this? What you think about that? Came up with big fact. 2-3 weeks later, Screen called me and said it's gonna be this amount. We bust the amount up, pull up. This nigga had the whole setup how you got right here.
Yeah.
And shit, we went from there.
But when y'all started dominating in the game though, man, because I mean, I could get on Instagram right now and just see a bank clip from Big Facts from some old shit that y'all did. Man, how do you feel now when you see that content going viral and really making an impact on the culture overall?
It's mixed. It's mixed because there's a lot of shit I be done said that I be really like, damn, I don't even think like that no more.
I'm with you.
You get what I'm saying?
With you.
Exactly
like that shit be mixed, bro. Cause you know how you could think something and be so adamant about some shit 5 years or a year ago, and now you don't even think like that, but you still gotta stand on that shit.
5 minutes ago. 5 minutes ago. That's what I say. I say
real shit though.
Yeah, I be like, man, you know what I'm saying? I ain't the man I was 5 minutes ago. We changed that much. Yeah. And I be telling you that about the rap all the time when people always be trying to hold me to something like that. I said, bruh, I was 25 years old when I said that shit that you telling me. Yeah. Nigga, I'm 50. My back bad. They be asking me, you know, you still out there on the corner. You be out there on that by East Lake. Nigga, East Lake ain't even there no more. What the fuck is you talking about? Right. No, I don't be at the store up there. The record store ain't there no more. So I get it, you know. And that's a lesson to young folk too, right there, B-High, as far as, you know, the streets go, man, you gonna have to stand on that shit a little bit later on. You know what I'm saying? As well as your health. We go back to that. Yeah. What you putting in your body in there, you gonna have to stand on it. I tell my son that. So You know, coming from Bank, man, I hope y'all are listening out there, man. Listen to an OG telling you.
Nah, they got a couple of good ones out there that I done said that I be like, yeah, I'm glad I said that. But
Okay.
Right.
they got a couple some shit out there that I be like, man, why the hell you say that, bro?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But in the moment, I felt like
You
that.
felt like that.
Right.
That's how I know a motherfucker say some shit that they meant in the moment, and then after a while you can look at that shit and be like, man, I don't even think like that no more.
Well,
Right.
I mean, one of the ones that I love was about the account. Treating yourself like a business account.
Oh no, that's the truth.
The debits and the credits.
truth.
Now, when
Now, I
you
live
said
by
that,
that
I
too.
said, now that man just snapped with that
Withdrawals
shit.
and deposits.
Come on now.
Yeah, nah, real shit now.
How do you feel being able to kick knowledge and game at the same damn time though too? Because there's still a lot of wisdom flying off that platform too.
Nah. That's right now. Like I've been on this book. Well, I've been read this book called The 4 Agreements.
Yeah.
And one of the agreements is being impeccable with your words.
Yeah.
So now I just try to choose what I say what I mean. You know what I'm saying? Now I try to think before I speak, because usually on a podcast you just talk. You know what I'm saying? You just saying, and you could just talk like barbershop talk, and that shit be cool, but you could be in I could have just got into it with my bitch before I came in here, and then I'm speaking from that emotion.
Yeah.
And I don't even really feel like that. You can't do that in this shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Especially when people take your word for face value.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I
Right.
come in
With
and be
you.
like, man, fuck all these bitches.
Yeah.
Right.
Just because I'm mad at this bitch.
Right.
And now niggas looking at me like what you call it, misogynist.
Misogynist,
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
I just feel, and I'm generalizing, man, ain't none of these bitches name because my bitch ain't that.
Yeah.
Right.
In my mind, you get what I'm saying? Or that
Right.
morning. I
Right.
feel like that morning.
Yeah.
Now I'm generalizing, but I'm gonna go home and love on this bitch. But I done told niggas who listen to me, fuck these bitches.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You
And
can't do that.
some will apply that message to their relationship.
Exactly.
You know.
My God.
Exactly. So that's why I started doing that. I done started like being careful with my emotions, you know what I'm saying? Because men don't supposed to be as emotional as we are, but
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? We can come in, I can get in, I can have a bad conversation. 7 men be high have a bad conversation.
Yeah.
And then I go on goddamn on your radio station feeling what me and him just talked about.
Right.
But I ain't even talking to you about what we talking about. I'm really talking about what me and him just went through.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And niggas taking that shit in like, damn, this nigga just a negative person, but I just had a negative experience before this.
Exactly.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
I understand
Yeah.
exactly what you're saying.
Yeah.
So, but you got to be careful of that shit when people actually taking your word for what it is, and like, cause niggas be that's what started making me think about that too. Niggas be in my DM like, bang, bro, you don't understand, bro. You be helping me, bro. I listen to everything. Woo, woo, woo,
Yeah.
woo, 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 woo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I be like, damn, these niggas actually taking what I'm saying serious.
Absolutely.
I gotta take what I'm saying serious.
So do because I have had, and I know you have, Bank. I have had people that don't hit me in my DM, and sometimes I run across in the street and they be like, "Man, OG Wick, man, thanks to you, you know, man, I did 10 years."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I would listen to your music when I bust shawty. I would listen to your music and I'd be sitting there like, well, damn.
I ain't want you to do that.
Right. I was just putting on, baby. You know what I'm saying? But like he say, they don't took that at heart.
Yeah.
And man, you don't messed up some lives from how powerful your words is.
Yeah.
Now some things that, you know, like you say, Bang don't say it, I don't say it, have helped lives too. So
Yeah.
I guess that's what we choose to follow. Now, if you're lucky enough to get to the age we at,
Yeah.
you know, when you're in your 20s, be how I always told you, you know, you're a black man, so you know, Kadar, you know, but a lot of us that come from where we come from, and it's not when I say where you come from, it's not the physical area, it's the mental area.
Exactly.
You understand? Because you can be
Yeah.
you can be from East Lake Meadows, and he can be from East Lake Meadows, but he Martin Luther King, I'm Malcolm X,
Yeah.
you know, Scarface.
Yeah.
We all from the same place, but we're not from the same place here.
Facts.
My
And
God.
so, and that'd be the Kindle spirit of
facts,
stuff.
facts.
And so we have affected a lot of guys that were young at the time.
Yeah.
And our words were we filled them up. They were our vessel for our message. So we misled a lot of people.
My God.
Them facts.
It's what he
Them
kind of
facts.
saying.
Them
Yeah.
facts. That's why I say I'm gonna make sure from this point on, from that point on, I ain't doing that no more. If I don't feel like doing it, I ain't gonna do it. If I'm in the wrong mind state, I ain't gonna do it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I ain't goddamn super nigga. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Real shit. I still go through the same shit everybody else go through. I still got my struggles. I woke up that morning not feeling right, but on the way here, I had to snap out of it. Come to CB High. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Appreciate it.
That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Answer me this though, Bank. What is it like being on this side of the mic versus the performance side of it? What is it like getting your journalist on and having to interview these folks and talk to them just as a professional?
I think I'm really sick of that shit.
But the game needs you, sir.
Nah, I ain't talking about like sick of talking to niggas. I don't mind talking. I just don't want to talk to these niggas no more, man. Ain't bullshit, bro. I'd rather just, you know what I'm saying? I like open conversation, like open, like this.
Yeah.
Like this open conversation. Like, I don't want to sit around and keep asking these niggas questions, man.
Yeah.
Cause nigga lying. You know what I'm saying? And then you go to tell them they lying, you bullying.
Right, right.
Or you go to look at nigga can read me in the interview like Bank don't want to be there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like I done talked to everybody. I don't know how to put it, but yeah, I think I like the open dialogue. Like I got this new thing I do called Big Bank Radio on Amp.
Yeah. Talk
like
to
we
me.
just talking, you know what I'm saying? Shouts out to Courtney, shouts out to my nigga Chico and Lex. We just having regular open conversation and we just giving opinions instead of, you know what I'm saying, trying to dig into somebody's life, because it's like if I'm interviewing somebody, and I don't address the elephant in the room, nigga be like, in the comment like, Bank, why you ain't ask the nigga this?
Right.
And it's like, bro, I ain't trying to let no nigga leave here and go get killed or kill no nigga behind me asking him no question.
Right.
Come on, man.
Right.
All that shit plays a factor in what I'm saying, changing, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Right.
But it ain't, to niggas, that ain't you, Bank. You gotta ask that nigga, did he goddamn,
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
did he, you know
like they trying to put your card on the table. They, you know, 'cause I know Bank I ask him, but Bank ain't scared to ask him.
Yeah, I ain't,
Man,
but I don't want to.
They make
Get a
business
nigga
that he
killed.
don't. Right.
Yeah, then
Right.
it go left.
Exactly.
It's like, boy, that shit happened because he went on Big Facts.
And you got
Right.
it. Nigga.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? It's like you down if you do, you down if you don't. You gotta know the
Right.
power of this motherfucking microphone.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. Okay, with that being said though too, because it's kind of similar to rap in the same breath too, to where if you say the wrong thing on the podcast, it could be life or death at the same damn time too.
But on the podcast, nigga taking that shit literal because you ain't in no beat, you ain't in no booth.
Right.
But
right.
you saying this out your mouth straight up. You can't say
That's how you feel.
Yeah, nigga, that's how you feel.
Right.
You can't
Right.
say this shit to no beat like that shit was
Yeah.
just
Right.
what do you call it? Creativity.
Right.
No, nigga, you meant that. You meant that
Right.
shit. You meant that shit.
Come on, man. I mean, when you talk about creativity though, man, your relationship and friendship with Future.
This my brother.
Talk to me, man. I
Yeah, this
mean,
my brother.
y'all linking up, man, and all of the work that y'all done did together, man. I mean, what is it like, you know, working with that man?
That shit, man. That Pluto.
Yeah.
Shit, you know, that nigga, man. And one thing about that nigga that I can say that I can't say about no other nigga.
Yeah.
Everything that nigga said he was gonna do, he did. Every single thing.
I ain't want me to bust your bubble, but I think, I'm not sure, you can ask him since he's your brother. I think he rapped on my CD first before anybody. I put a CD out back in the day called Wicked the Hood Show.
Yeah.
And he was Meathead back then. He
yeah.
didn't even rap like he rap
yeah,
now. I be
yeah.
telling him, he sound like a nigga from somewhere else.
Yeah.
And asked him about it. We did it down there. I want to say it down in Villa Rica, Georgia. He was a little nigga. They brought him to me. They're like, man, we got this little guy. And like I said, his name wasn't Future yet. He didn't rap with it wasn't the style. He rapped just like a regular.
Donnie Family Me Head then.
Yeah. And he rapped on that song. And I'm gonna send you a copy of that song. I think it was I'm Not Impressed. If it wasn't that, it was one of them. But I just thought I'd throw that in right there.
We didn't want to hear that.
Nah, man.
I mean, we got a cap off Future. I mean, this is Future.
Anything's on 6 on back, man. Get on Mafia Rant, that shit.
Yes,
That's
sir.
just what it is.
Yes, sir.
That's just what it is.
Nah, I'm with you on that.
Ain't no nothing
I'm with
else.
you on
Ain't
that.
no you're lying if you say you wasn't. You're lying if you say you wasn't on them boys, man. That's just them facts. But nah.
How did y'all come up with that, Bank? The name Big Facts. And Like when you saying big facts, was that what people was already saying in the streets, or did you like come up with like how T.I. said I coined the term?
Oh nah, niggas was already saying big facts.
Oh, okay, because everybody I associate it when I be talking to somebody, they be like, yeah, that's big fact. I always be like, say like, damn, Bank got everybody saying
nah. It wasn't as popular, but
you took it up through there.
Even with No Cap, like when I did No Cap party, niggas was already saying No Cap forever. When we did the party, that shit just went worldwide.
Okay, at that point right there, that's when Big Bank just kind of stamped the city with those No Cap parties as well, sir.
Yeah.
What was it like putting on those parties for the city and just turning this mother out though too?
That shit was dope.
Come on, man.
That was dope. I ain't gonna lie, like that shit was dope. Nigga, we had it. The first one was in the snow.
Yeah.
We had nigga driving $400,000, $500,000, $600,000 cars in the snow, nigga. Running into each other to get to that shit. That shit was dope, bro. I ain't seen a party in Atlanta like that since. I don't give a fuck who threw it.
Yeah.
Right.
Never.
Yeah.
Every star you could think of was in that motherfucker from Atlanta. From Future to Thug to goddamn Lil Baby to the whole QC, 21 Savage. Anybody you could think of, bro. I can't even Pee Wee Long. Anybody you can think of, bro, was in that motherfucker. Both years.
Come on, man.
I ain't do it for 2 years. Both years, them shits was ridiculous.
Are we bringing it back, sir?
Nah.
Why not?
It ain't, the money ain't circulating like that no more. You know what I'm saying? That was a money party, no cap. We throwing money on the floor, man. $300,000-$400,000 on the floor. Ain't no man, rap niggas getting money, but street niggas was getting in that motherfucker too. Now I ain't gonna leave the streets out. The streets was in that motherfucker showing out too. They was showing rap niggas, we got money too. This shit just so divided right now. It's like, you know, back then niggas kind of had respect for each other and it was different, bro. It was a different time. This shit different. Since the pandemic, shit been different.
You ain't never lied with that. With that being said, though, I want to say, how do we get folks to come back together away from the division? Do you think we'll be able to get the city back to that place to where that camaraderie is there and everybody's family again? Because everybody know each other. My God.
I think we can get back to where niggas respecting one another. Me personally, but I don't think you can re-trust nobody.
All right, now.
You know what I'm saying? So when shit done went so far, niggas like, shit, we cool, but we could do business, but you know what I'm saying? That's just how that, to me personally.
Exactly.
Cause there's a lot of niggas that I fuck with, but I just stay over there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We cool, but stay over there cause I don't want nothing, I don't want to deal with nothing that remind me of the person that I don't want to be no more.
Yeah.
Do you have to change friends then? The people that you start with in the game, do you feel like that you might not finish with them?
Oh, no, you definitely not going to finish with half of the people, man. It all depends. If you still doing the same shit, but if you try and do something else, everybody going to understand and shift the mindset.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you either going to goddamn, that's just like this, right? If all we did when we hung together is drink, smoke, chase bitches, right? And I ain't on that no more. When I come around and I ain't on that no more, y'all gonna be like, bro, done got lame in here.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Because that's what we normally do. So it gonna seem like I switched up.
Yeah.
Right.
Instead of, damn, what bro on? We probably need to go this way. Cause you might know the way.
Right.
It gonna seem like this nigga different. I'm just being real. That's just how I go. Cause I done been on that. Like I done been on that with niggas like, oh, these niggas on that.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? That's just how the shit go where we come from. Niggas expect for you to stay one way.
At what point was it that you realized it was time for you to pivot and make a change, though, man?
Shit. When I started seeing like that shit I'm stagnant.
Yeah.
I'm staying in the same spot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like for the music shit, man, that never was my dream. My dream was just being a hustler.
Yeah.
Like I was infatuated with niggas, seeing niggas with money. Like I ain't never had a hero, no nothing. I just seen, okay, they getting the money, so that's what I need to be doing, what they doing. Okay, them niggas selling dope, so that's what we need to do. Nah, these niggas rapping getting the money now, that's what we need to do. Now I start seeing, there's ways to get money. You can get money just being yourself now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have a product. I don't think I'm selling the bank.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't getting nothing in your hand from me.
Come
That's
on.
a product. The only thing you getting is me.
Right.
So once I figure that out, I got to polish this to the max.
My God. I'm with you. You know, when we was at the show the other day, I wanted to talk about that evolution, though, man. I mean, how is it evolving around folks, though, man? I mean, speak to that, because somebody that might see you and be inspired to say, okay, if Bank can change his life, I can change mine. but this is what you need to be prepared for if you're trying to evolve right before everybody's eye. Because nigga, we saw you do it.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
You
You
see
just
what I'm
can't give
saying?
a fuck. You can't give a fuck about what nobody got to say. You can't give a fuck about how nobody feel nobody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to be willing to disappoint everybody in your life but yourself, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because and disappointment come from disagreements. That shit come from misunderstandings. A motherfucker look at you and feel like you acting funny, whatever. But shit, what can you do?
Yeah.
What can you do? What's keeping it real?
Right.
If you ain't being real with yourself.
And like I tell folks, I ain't trying to keep it real broke with your ass either. We ain't about to do that.
Man,
Right.
we gotta ask ourselves what's really keeping it real.
Come on.
Keeping it real to me is, nigga, I'm here for you if you need me.
Come on now.
Right.
Not me goddamn acting how you want me to act or being how you want me to be.
Right.
That ain't keeping it real. That's fake. If I gotta come around you and my inside up, I gotta fake it, or I gotta do all this fake shit to be cool with you, we don't need to be cool.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't into that, bro. I don't snort powder. Fuck, I'm finna be around a nigga who snorting powder. I don't snort.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with it, but I don't do that.
Right. Exactly.
Right. Right.
Like, I ain't tripping that. I ain't knocking no nigga no number, bro. That ain't me, bro.
Come
that
on.
shit had me tripping.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right,
We snorting that shit. We were teenagers. I know what that shit do. Bro, I don't want no mud.
Come on.
Right.
How you man? I don't go to clubs and let these folk pay me.
Yeah.
Fuck, I'm finna be standing in the club for uncomfortable.
Right.
Just
Come
to
on
make you
now.
feel good because I'm in the club with you.
Right.
Just certain shit, we just gotta grow up, bro. We gotta get out of that teenage or that sandbox mentality, man. Because at the end of the day, you gotta think about it like this. If you didn't grow up with certain people, would you fuck with them? Like, if you met certain niggas that you grew up with as a grown man, would that be your partner?
Right.
That's what you gotta ask yourself. Even family members. If you want my brother, sister, cousin, would I deal with you if I met you?
Right.
Them facts, bro. Them facts.
Big nigga, you in here snapping, sir.
Right or wrong,
We
bro,
riding with you.
Now I gotta make myself deal with a nigga like you that don't even deal with these kind of niggas. Just cause you supposed to be my family, you supposed to be, I been knew you.
But in your mind, though, man, because, you know, that's something that I think every successful black man has to go through when you come from those areas. Changing in your mind and having to let go and just release. You releasing a lot of stuff, too, that you've been holding on. You've been trained and programmed to hold on to this shit forever. Didn't you say it was for life in 09 with me, nigga?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Didn't you say it was for life with me in 95, nigga?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
I died. That nigga died.
Right.
Life over. That nigga dead, bro. That nigga dead. That nigga dead. It was. It ran its course.
Right. Mm-hmm.
You snap.
I don't know what else to say, bro.
And to add on to that, do be high. You know, when you have, I know you don't heard this term a lot of times. With great reward comes great responsibility.
That's right.
When you are your creator, whatever your creator is, because you know I don't believe in one particular thing.
Yeah.
I believe in that I don't know nothing.
Yeah.
That's my what I don't know everything.
Yeah.
But whatever you believe your creator is, when they have blessed you with certain, it's not just materialistic stuff. It's the gift to be able to lead. Mm-hmm. And when you don't fulfill that right there, you'll die.
Facts. How you gonna be a leader but following?
When did you realize that you had those leadership qualities, man?
Oh nah, this been since grade school, man. I
Yeah.
used to goddamn come to school and sell pencils and shit.
Yeah.
Let you sell 2 pencils, get 50 cents, give me a quarter. Like
Come
I've
on.
been on that type of time. Like, but I just didn't have the mindset of, you know how like your heart can be the most dangerous thing to you, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cause you can let a motherfucker get by with some shit over and over and over again, but that shit be cool when you ain't got kids and grandkids and shit like that when you still a kid.
Yeah.
Right.
When you can turn into a man, this shit go to you seeing this shit coming. Like I tell niggas, bro. Niggas know I used to be the most giving person that was. Because I was getting street money. This shit with bankrolls in my pocket. I pull this shit out here.
Yeah.
Here, it wasn't nothing. But when you gotta start sending that shit out your account, that shit get different.
Right.
Come on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta file taxes on this money. This shit is different.
Come on
I'm
now.
actually going to work now. Like this shit we doing look like it's fun, but niggas working.
It's working.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This shit is different between me goddamn going to trap out, collecting the money, doing this and that. That wasn't work.
Come on.
That wasn't really work. Even though we risking our life and our freedom, that wasn't work to me.
Yeah.
It was free money, them now. You know what I'm saying? Nigga can catch money, do this, woo, woo, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Catching plays. That shit was different. When this shit going to your account and you know you don't put in work, you tired, that shit hard. This shit ain't coming easy, it ain't gonna go easy.
I'm with
Come
you.
easy, it ain't gonna go easy, man.
But how did
Same thing with your time.
Come on, but how did you feel when you saw that legal money coming in strong though too, man, and you realized that, wait a minute, they handing out these kind of checks for them?
Shit, but at the end of the day, this shit don't really be like that because you be done work for it.
Facts.
Right.
You be done really work for that shit.
Facts.
They ain't handing you shit.
Right. Right.
like real shit, your ass be done got here and sat here and talked and did all this shit and everything.
Nigga
else.
mentally drained to the motherfucker.
Yeah, so that shit be like, man, I need some more of this shit for this shit I'm doing.
Yeah. Nah, I feel that.
I got another post that I posted one time is like about being chosen. You can't be scared to be chosen, bro.
Come on now.
You can't be. You know, a lot of niggas be trying to goddamn downplay themselves to make other people feel good.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what we do. We try to goddamn be like humble, too humble. You can't do that.
Right.
Yeah.
Cause you blocking your shit. You blocking yourself out. Trying to blend in.
Yeah. Yeah.
How you gonna blend in when you meant to be special?
Right.
Come on.
When you're meant to be a leader.
Yeah.
Trying to be a tail when you're supposed to be the head of
Yeah,
it.
that's
Exactly.
impossible. You can't do that, man.
Now, I feel that 1,000%. Now, with that being said, we got to talk about this 50 years of hip-hop stuff, sir. Bank, for you, if you was on the island, man, with the wife trying to figure out the rest of your life, what are 2 CDs, yes, I said CDs, that you would take with your hand, because you have to have a tape player or some shit in there.
CD?
motherfucker.
That cold, yeah,
But,
too?
yeah, you gonna take 2. You on the island looking crazy as hell, man. What is it that you were willing to listen to for music for the rest of your life if all you had was them 2 CDs? And normally I do 1, but I went 2.
Yeah, then I'm gonna ask him what you really tried to, what the elephant in the room, what you really trying to get at, so that I can have him answer that.
2
Okay.
CD, let me see. Mix CD?
It could be mixed CD, whatever you.
He wants you to say Outkast. That's what he
No,
wants you
ain't nobody
to
trying to
say.
get that man to
He
say
wants
nothing
you
about
to
no
say
damn
Outkast and good him up for the second CD. In his little brain, in his perfect world, that's what he wants you to say. Let me go on the nip to get you right to it. Billboard put out the list. Now this is my thing right here, Black. This is my thing right here, Black. Hold on now, let me set it up for you. Let me set the table for you. Billboard put out the list. They said that Outkast was the greatest rap group
Of all time.
of all time.
I agree with that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Now I said no. And I said I'm gonna tell you why.
You said Migo?
No, not at all. When I go on groups, I said that the greatest duo of all time should be Run DMC. And the reason why I said that is because I go on the impact of course, if we go on who sold more records, rap grew. So gold goes to platinum goes to double platinum gold. Music grew. It got bigger. LeBron James made more money than Michael Jordan, but it don't mean that he was better than him. They made more money than Dr. J, but it don't mean that they were better than the NBA. The NBA, and there is guys coming in right now that their shoe deal is more than Michael Jordan ever made. Michael Jordan, over his career, made $30 million. His guys coming in out of high school doing $100 million Nike deals right out of school.
But do their shoes look better than Jordan's?
No, listen. But Jordan and Dr. J are the one that got them the money, so that means that their impact. Just because you make more money than me right now, or you're a bigger brand than me right now, don't mean that you caused an impact. Because of Dr. J, this new guy is able to get $100 million a shoot because of Run DMC doing Adidas deal, the first one to ever do a merchandising deal. Every rapper that came after that, you have to say if it wasn't for them niggas rocking Adidas with the leather back in the day, There would be no shoe deals.
That's a great point. But
So
Thank you.
So now, as far as rapping go, I'm not sitting here saying that.
But that's what we're talking about.
We're talking about.
you talking about you basically talking about who pioneered. They ain't asked that question. They said who the greatest group though.
Well, in that case, it's a lot of groups it's other groups that outsold Outkast. I mean, we're going on numbers. Vanilla Ice he went diamond.
Who?
Vanilla Ice. What does that matter?
No group, though.
But well, I'm saying he's still as they had the solo rappers
but
too.
Vanilla, but the thing about Outkast, they set a whole.
What? They didn't carry the South because Ghetto Boys was already out going.
Nah, but they set the South off though.
They said
I didn't say they didn't. I didn't say they didn't.
They brought the music back down.
No. Because you already had groups out here out of the South already popping.
But they weren't popping like that though.
I mean, they were close.
The Ghetto Boys went and got our respect though.
The Ghetto Boys was popping there. I mean, we're talking about a gold group at the time. Outkast didn't come straight out and just was double platinum.
Come on with it, man. We're going to let
the thing about it, you got to go pop. Pop it off.
And I get that.
Them niggas went pop and pop this shit off.
They took Southern rap and crossed over with I will give y'all that. But they weren't the pioneers of the Southern thing.
Just because the nigga's the pioneer don't make him the greatest.
Well, we talked about, we talked about LL. Right?
Yeah.
How many there are artists that can out? If you ask me, LL never had a better album than 50 Get Rich or Die Trying. But if I look at who had a bigger impact on hip hop, well, now 50 don't did all these movies and stuff.
But you talking about 50
but
now,
I'm just talking about the straight. LL was here. LL don't did all the acting. LL don't did all the sitcoms.
The problem is you stuck in 1985.
I'm not.
And we're not gonna go to 1985.
Well, in that case, if I was stuck, I would be going with the brand new niggas. If you saying I'm just hating on Outkast because they came out after them, then I would be picking somebody. I'd be picking somebody that's out brand new right now. I'm going on an impact. Outkast was just a great group that benefited off of groups that kicked the door in.
But that's how it go though. That's
correct. But some people, but you still have groups though, Bang, that'll come in and reset a new trend that wasn't there originally. Just like Soulja Boy can always say, I was the first one that got this streaming shit going. Mm-hmm. That's a pioneer. Everybody that's streaming right now, you owe that man. You all that man, you can't. His impact was different.
I get your point, but that
Twins streamed more than Soulja Boy on the.
I don't care how close your eyebrows get together. You ain't gonna get me to believe what you said. Let me get Bank in here because Bank been trying to get his point in here for the last 15 minutes.
No,
you over here going like this.
What he's saying is he basically saying they wouldn't be able to do what they do if it weren't for the niggas who started it. I agree with that, but. It is what it is.
They didn't do it better. They did it newer.
Okay, so if you had a song right now,
Lil Baby did it better. Lil Baby don't did it better than Big Boy because the music has grown. They have new plugins. A new sound was ushered into. We're not gonna sit here and just be shelling ourselves. Okay, since music grew, that means whoever was the latest. The bottom line
is when we talk about creativity and artistry and just flat out jamming, Outkast jammed harder than Run DMC.
Hold on.
They came out 30 years later.
This gonna kill it. Bro.
Okay, at that time.
Just go get an old school Chevy then go get a new school goddamn Hellcat. What's the difference? Okay, what's the difference?
The new school, but okay.
I'm just saying, what's the difference? Shit, nigga, technology made they shit better.
Correct. Yeah. I get that part.
Better is better. It don't matter what we can sit back and say. We can sit back and say the reason why a nigga better.
But Bank, y'all comparing two different eras. You got to compare Run DMC at gold with artists that were barely going gold with all the artists they in their group class. Yeah. Did I run my group better than you ran your group?
They did. They went diamond.
Run DMC ran their group for their era of hip hop. They were bigger in that right there. And Outkast had other people going double platinum and stuff.
They get their respect, but they just can't say that they. Okay, when we go to talking about of all time, we got to talk about everybody that done been in it.
Yep. Correct.
So of all time, the greatest group of all time is Outkast. To me,
I agree with Bank.
So no NWA. I mean, they were the first group to say fuck the police.
But everybody now, nobody did what these folk did though.
What? Do what? The soul to crossed over?
Yeah, then go diamond and shit.
Okay, I
Like
give you that.
numbers is what matter, right?
You know what the issue is?
If that's what we're going on numbers, then if you want to go by numbers, then Michael Jordan ain't the greatest. Is the boy from Boston that died who had the 11 rings. See, which one is it? Are we going on?
Well, no, we talking about artistry.
Robert Horry had 7. Robert Horry had 7 rings.
He ain't no damn Michael Jordan.
Well, he still has 7. Since we're going on numbers, since numbers mean that you're better.
No, numbers don't mean that you better. It's about that's what he's trying to do. But guess what,
They just said the numbers mean they was
but that's how he feel. That's how I feel. Muhammad Ali is the GOAT. Floyd Mayweather is undefeated, though.
But we know Ali was the greatest.
Still the GOAT.
Muhammad
Ali was the greatest.
So what made Muhammad Ali the greatest over Floyd, though?
His just cultural impact.
But that's still
That's what I mean. Y'all just made my point for me.
But you trying to make, you make his point.
You
I don't give a fuck. It's still wrong.
The reason why you just said it.
But we got to say the realest. Oh, Floyd really the GOAT of boxing.
He made the most.
He made the most money. He had the biggest impact.
No, he didn't make it had the biggest impact. Ali had the biggest impact. That's what he just said. Come on, man. He had a whole country.
Real niggas.
Not just that, he had a whole. He brought. His was during the civil rights era. He got Jackie Robinson.
Okay, yeah.
He got. See.
And he set his ass down for a minute too.
Correct. Went to prison behind it, but changed his name. Took from his slave
He did
master's
the most
name.
noble shit.
Okay, and then also I'm gonna go back to
he had the biggest cultural impact. Floyd Mayweather made the most money and had
smartest.
the best record.
He was
and
the smartest.
Right, and boxing.
He still got all his shit intact.
Come on.
Yeah, he benefited from it. He looked at Ali and said, "You know what? I'm gonna take this from it, but I ain't gonna take that." That's what Outkast did with Run DMC. But the impact that Run DMC had, you can.
Nobody
was getting a deal.
In order to be the greatest, you gotta model your shit behind somebody that was the greatest.
So
that would make you the greatest.
So can we say this? So can we say this, Bank? Can we say that Run was the greatest for their time?
For sure.
And Outkast was the greatest for their time.
But there wasn't but 2 people in that damn time.
Outkast is the greatest of all time.
Exactly.
What?
Yeah,
Run DMC was the greatest before they came.
Yeah, they was. But it was only 3 other groups besides Run DMC. It was 50,000
So you saying
folks
Outkast is greater than UGK, Ball and G?
Yes. And hold up, but in my personal opinion, no. I like Pimp C and Bun over everything.
Right.
Because that culturally impacted me.
Right.
I'm with you.
But you think about Outkast and what they've done and what they still can do. Andre just don't do it no more.
Come on now.
I mean, that's another excuse.
Let's be real.
Let's
be real.
Well,
just imagine if he wanted to still do it.
Exactly.
Well, he hasn't done it. He hasn't done it.
And then let me hit you.
Hold on, my bad.
No,
Imagine if they Run DMC can't put their group back together and they put their group back together, who would be the best right now?
Run DMC just sold out Yankee Stadium.
What that mean?
Outkast Outlast. They went around the world selling out world stadiums, sir. Now let me say this right here. Run DMC, hip hop was going in this damn direction.
It wasn't going. They made it going that way.
Yeah, you're right.
You're right. Outkast happened, and then he said, "The South got something to say." It went in this direction to the South. They changed the direction of hip hop forever. It went to the South and it never went back to the North.
You skipped out a whole.
That's the truth, though.
You know what? Bank, y'all just skipped out 10 years of Snoop Doggy Dogs, Easy E's, NWA's.
All that shit was cool to the folks say, man. The South got it now.
It went from New York. No. But it had already left New York. It went from New York. When he said South got something to say, LA had it. Snoop had it then.
But it was still East Coast, West Coast.
It was still East Coast, West Coast.
When the South got it, it's just the South.
Exactly.
We don't want to hear nothing about nothing else. We got this.
No, that ain't what changed it. What changed is Pac dying. That's what gave us that. Master P came in and took over that void for Tupac. I know my history. That's what put the South on the map. P came in right after Pac died.
Don't be showing up today. Don't be trying to show up on that.
Hey, now you right. When
you trying to show up, don't show up on that.
He's showing up.
You were just
I gotta bring my A game. I got bacon.
So who you think had the biggest impact out of Atlanta? Period.
You know what? Right now, I'm having an issue because I'm sliding towards Future now.
Thank you.
I'm sliding towards Future now.
The biggest impact ever from Atlanta.
From Atlanta. And this gonna say, because I just argued with y'all down about this, but out of Atlanta, I'm gonna have to say Cass. But what I'm saying is we talk not up against Run DMC. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm old school. I was there a little bit before that. I was there for, Houdini, Run DMC, Fat Boys, Kumo, all that stuff. I was there for it. So maybe it'll impact me a little different.
What's the impact though? So you say, hold up, what did Outkast do to make?
But because I feel like they took Atlanta. Since y'all are saying Atlanta, you're not saying the country. I'm saying I feel like they did take Atlanta and put us on a worldwide scale, and so that made it easier for Future to do what he did. Now Future came in and changed the narrative of the music.
No. When I'm saying impact is it. When I look at impact, I mean, okay. Who changed the way shit was? Outkast came and changed,
and then Future
brought music to Atlanta. Future changed the way niggas thought, way niggas dressed, way niggas talk, way niggas got niggas jockeys.
Now, we just talked about that
right there.
We just talked about that. No, a lot of that came from Wayne. Let's be honest. Future and them are Lil Wayne's children. That's what we just talked about the other day. A lot of that came from Wayne.
But we talking about Atlanta.
But Wayne didn't make it cooler.
What?
Wayne didn't make it as cool though.
Wayne was the first one with all the skateboard stuff.
He was the first one to do it, but when this boy started doing it, they started doing it. They started doing it time 10. Let's be real now.
No, I ain't saying that Future didn't have his own. He didn't. He has his own lane.
Future had a 10-year domination, man.
No,
and he's still running at the top.
I don't want to talk to you about Future. I'm trying to get over here. What the hell? Now all of a sudden you a Future fan, and I'm the one that ride with him and argue his support every time. I just told you Future.
Now you ain't Outkast. Now you ain't no Future.
I'm not. He said out of Atlanta, who had the biggest impact that I would say Outkast because they put us on the map worldwide. I still hold that type of stuff as value. I prefer Future.
Like Outkast killed the game, and these are legends. Like they pioneered. Exactly. I'm gonna give them that. But I'm saying when I look at impact, I'm looking at like, okay, when your shit drop, how everybody wearing the clothes and doing it. Jeezy and Future. When Jeezy dropped, everybody sold dope.
Yeah.
Right. I agree.
When Jeezy dropped, everybody wanted some money.
Right.
Yeah.
When Future dropped, everybody wanted to be whatever it is what he was doing. I'm just being real.
Right.
Everybody wanted to do this shit. He changed it what he bitches started feeling like. Niggas need to spend money.
Right.
Yeah.
What niggas started feeling like, we finna fuck up the bag. Just everything, like I just seen the shit shift.
Yeah.
Into what them niggas was talking about.
I agree. You preach it to the choir when you talking to me when it come to Future. He know that. You know that's my guy.
That shit shift, bro. I ain't seen so many rap niggas that don't mind saying shit Future.
Yeah.
These niggas don't mind saying it.
Right.
Like shit. Nah,
we definitely give Future his love on here. We definitely respect.
I gotta get his own seat.
Exactly. But see, my whole thing is with Future. He had a 10-year domination run, but he's still running at the top right now.
Yes.
He still got songs in heavy rotation.
I mean, we're talking about Lil. Okay, Beehive, but we just went through this. Lil Wayne been doing it for 3 decades. He has transcended every single decade.
So do you think? So if you dropping right now, if you a young nigga coming out, you want a feature from Lil Wayne or Future?
If I'm a young nigga, the one I remember from who's the most recent, I would rather have one with one of these niggas over both of them. Whoever's the newest hottest thing, because that's business.
But you gotta choose.
That's business.
Right now, if you finna drop, who you gonna go get? Lil Wayne or Future? You.
Me? I'm gonna get Future. But I go get Lil Baby right now with both of them.
But the question was between Future and Lil Wayne. Bruh. Just join us. Just come on over here and join us.
Future is all-time great. First of all, I'm telling y'all that.
Okay.
We're talking about impact. First of all, Lil Wayne has been a star since 14 years old. Mm-hmm. I told you, but Snoop Doggy Dogg should be the logo of rap.
I agree.
I agree with that.
And Lil Wayne should be the handbook on being an artist.
Where does Tupac fall in your categories for greatest in your conversation as far as artists?
Top 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because see, I'm a Tupac guy myself.
Yeah, me too. Top 3.
Yeah.
But with Tupac, that was another thing. Now Pac to me in my heart is number 1.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? But if I go back and just look at the bodies of work of different solo artists, I don't think that Pac, now I think if he had lived, he would have wound up getting there. But I would still say that if I had to rank them now, I would go with Scarface slightly over Pac. I feel like that Scarface body of work, he ain't never dropped none of that. He did it with a group and by himself. That's the problem I have with Andre 3000. See, they got Outkast as the #1 group of all time, but they ain't even got Andre 3000, which he always says is #1 in the top 10. And
He's number 12.
He's number 12. And I keep explaining to him the reason why is because you got, Scarface, he did it with the Ghetto Boys, without the Ghetto Boys. Yeah. You understand? CeeLo did it with Goody Mob, without Goody Mob.
Facts.
You understand what I'm saying? See, you can say what Andre would have done, but he ain't done it.
Yeah.
You know, we can speculate. We say, well, if he played a few more years, he would have. This is what he would have did. But
if you was to redo Ghetto Market, so you should have said I took Andre's car and got my strip on instead of Big Boy's car because obviously you got something against Andre 3
I'm tired of you riding on Andre and making me feel this little and talking about Andre, and we sick of it. All of us here. I'm speaking for Troy. I'm speaking for Duct. I'm speaking for Bank. I'm speaking for all of us. Bank just told you we were hearing that shit when we created Duct Tape. We're gonna do Duct Tape Part 2 in this moment. We're doing Duct Tape Part 2.
I give big props and respect to Outkast. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
These are the pioneers of the game, but I can't sit here and say that they influenced me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I respect, hats off to what they did for us to be able to do what we doing.
Exactly.
And you know what I'm saying? To be able to spot to us. And I'm going to say they the greatest group of all time.
Yeah.
Because they from Atlanta and they have broke down barriers.
That's right.
But if we go to talking like UGK, I'm got to talk about shit I grew up on. I grew up on UGK.
UGK man
I grew
myself.
up on goddamn good Ghetto Mafia. I grew up on that type of shit because that's what type of nigga I was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But then when I remove myself from who I was and just look at the facts of it, okay, Outkast did bring this shit down to Atlanta for niggas like Future to be able to do what they do. Lil Wayne, Tip, Jeezy, all these niggas like that, Gucci Mane, all these niggas who were my peers. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, we gotta give it to Outkast.
Right.
In my mind.
I agree.
You,
I agree. And an honorable mention too. I always want to mention him. Future is one of the greatest, but Ludacris. We always seem to leave Luda. We always leave Luda out of everything. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Absolutely. And he has done it by himself, and he has done it on the big screen. You know what I'm saying? So I always kind of forget Luda when I'm talking about everybody else. I want to make sure I shout out Luda.
Yeah, shout out Luda.
What about Kilo? What did Kilo do for you early on? Because, I mean, I know the West Side, we love some goddamn Kilo.
We love Kilo, too.
I fuck with Kilo, though. I fuck with Kilo. I just saw him in the concert. He was at the concert.
Yeah, Kilo went to Cream, too, now. You know what I'm saying? He just West Side.
Yeah.
He'll tell you that.
Yeah, I fuck
you
with
think
Kilo.
everything that come out of the West Side, you know what I'm saying? West Side, the best side. And who did you get that from? The group, did you only put them in the top 10? Who said West Side? Who said that?
Well, you talking about the West Side Connection, nigga?
Right, but they ain't nothing. You don't ever talk about them.
Man, you talking about Dub? See, Goody Mob is my favorite.
No
Soul Food is the greatest album ever fucking made.
Yeah.
Okay then.
Yeah.
Just agreeing, baby.
Just
agreeing.
Come on.
Nah, for real though.
The best album ever
I ain't gonna say
made.
ever made, but that's one out of the South.
It's fucking
Out
powerful,
of the
nigga.
South?
Yeah.
Better than Ride Dirty? Better than Coming Out Hard?
Yeah, you make it hard.
Better than Coming Out Hard?
You gotta stand on it with this nigga. You gotta stand on it with this nigga.
You're right.
So I drew the line on everybody. And you know how I feel about the
This
bar.
nigga hit hard.
Come on, I'm just saying. That was some great albums.
Shit.
It was up there.
Soul Food saved my goddamn life. Riding Dirty is
CeeLo one of my favorite artists though.
CeeLo one of my favorite
CeeLo's the
of all
big-
time, too.
And
CeeLo
Gil
is
my
the
main
Gil.
man. I fuck with Gil.
Come on now,
Like
man,
just on
get
some
that.
personal shit, I fuck with
Nigga,
Gil.
you see him
Gil
sitting
one
right
of them
here?
niggas that when you meet outside of the music, you know how you meet some of your rap, but you be like, damn, this nigga ain't hood. But you meet Gil, it's like, bruh, you who I thought you was.
Come on now.
Right.
Shouts
Come
out to
on
Gil.
now.
I fuck with that nigga
Come
Gil.
on, man.
Like you meet that nigga
Same
Gil, he just,
thing,
you know what
yeah.
I'm saying? He exactly even CeeLo too. Like
Yeah,
them niggas
the
exactly
whole
who you
Goody.
thought they was. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Yeah, the whole goodie.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, so I give them niggas that.
I think that CeeLo is the biggest. I think that I tell him this all the time. CeeLo is the most talented artists that have come out this city with everything, the rap, the singing, and everything. And Fabo is the best entertainer
Facts.
that has ever come
Shouts
up
out
out
to
the
Fabo.
city. Damn right.
I mean, and I just hate to say it, but I'm gonna throw it out of here. How I feel right now. I mean, I think DC Young Fly is one of the most talented niggas that ever
for
come out of this
sure.
goddamn
For sure.
city.
Yep.
Niggas just haven't been able to realize that shit.
That nigga can really sing,
but that
too.
man can really sing. I done seen him do some Chris Brown moves.
Now,
that nigga sing,
only
yeah,
pro,
they can do all that
and I
shit.
agree
And
with
he
you.
play
I agree with
instruments,
you on
nigga.
DC. Only thing what I have a problem with DC is when I listen to DC, it reminds me so much of Chris. And you know, I grew up with Chris and Dexter. So I see a lot of Chris in DC.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Because I was there when Chris was doing Columbia Talent Show.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hosting it. And when Silk was there, when Tim Zodom was there, I was there. I grew up with these niggas, hand spike them. So when I see DC and if I turn my head and DC start going on one of his things, I can turn around and I'm gonna see Chris.
But just being so talented like he is like a gift and a curse too. Because you came out you came out with your first talent as a comedian. That's like kind of hard to take the music serious, even though it's dope. Exactly. It's like, damn, you know what I'm saying? You're a comedian. Now we listen to your music. That's dope, but you're a comedian.
Right.
That shit crazy, bro. How you be multi-talented and people just even Duval.
Exactly.
Like Duval, that nigga fun as a motherfucker, but it's like he talented too with the rap shit. You get what I'm saying?
Right. And now that leads me to my final question, Bank. The box. When folks want to box you into being something, how did you bust out your damn box, sir?
Shit, just by like not giving a fuck about what a nigga think. And I think that's what any nigga gotta do. You just can't even give a fuck.
But what about the principalities and everybody around? You know, you going over here, you going into Hollywood, you going into goddamn iHeart, you going into these major goddamn places having to represent yourself, and folks already got a preconceived notion of who Big Bank is.
I tell a nigga, man, you gotta re-meet me. You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you.
You meet me, I'm a whole nother nigga, man. And it don't matter what it is. I know how to adapt. Like this chick just told me the other day, she said, you well-rounded.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody never told me that. And I was like, what that means? She says, like, you can adapt to any, you can goddamn go put a suit on, and you go put a Dickie suit on.
Come on now.
You
Come on now.
You can goddamn just.
You sound like meat on it. That's what I be telling you.
Nothing like
you sound just like
you
me. You're on the same
like
maturity level. You ain't hating, man. But when I say the same thing that make me saying.
Can you quit stressing out my guest to this motherfucker?
He just reminds me of me.
I don't know these niggas gonna shoot each other now.
But when I say the same thing Bank said, you sit down.
It don't mean the same. It don't mean the same. Come on, man. Man.
Nah, but that I think that's the key, bro. It's just like always bring you.
Yeah.
No matter what it is, if you doing singing, rapping, dancing, comedy, podcast, just always be you. So no matter what it is, if I'm hosting the Shhhh show, or if I'm hosting the Funk Fest, by the way, which I'm hosting on the 18th and the 19th.
Now.
If I'm hosting, I'm still gonna be Bank. That's the same nigga you see on the podcast.
Come on.
Or that's the same nigga you see goddamn at a
gas station.
At a gas station, or in a revolt meeting, or in a iHeart meeting. I'm still the same nigga. Or if I'm sitting down talking to a politician, I'm still me.
Exactly.
I think that's what fuck it up is when you see a nigga trying to be like, bro, that ain't even you.
Right.
Come on.
No matter how much a nigga change and elevate, you still know that shit in there.
Exactly.
Right.
That's still him. That's still, you know what I'm saying?
I have to try to hide this. That's why I be telling young nigga, you trying to look. If you were really like us, you know, real G's in here, you don't even want that to come out.
Exactly.
You trying to cover that up. That's why I smile like I do. That's why I try to be as cordial as I am and have mannerisms that matter. You know what I'm saying? Because I know right up under the surface it's that ogre. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You're right. So I understand. I feel what you're saying.
Yeah.
He's just playing like he feels like what you're saying. He tap dancing for you. He tap dancing for you.
Hey, you know what? I'm tired of this nigga. I'm tired of this nigga Bank. Thank you so much for coming through this time.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? I love your shit, bro. I love this shit, bro.
I been waiting on your ass coming in, motherfucker. I said, man, Bank done did all these motherfucking 360s. I said, I gotta talk to this nigga about this shit.
I don't call him and sweat. I'm sitting my mans them down there. I said, time you see Bank, put his black ass on the phone. He said, man, I don't want to tell that man to get him. Tell him to get on the goddamn phone.
I told you I was coming. When I saw Behind now, I was like, bro, it's time.
Exactly.
It's time, like, because I got something to talk about. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to keep going, man. Y'all, and I'm holding y'all nigga to the hype. Say you coming,
nigga, we gonna be there.
I'm coming.
August 27th,
nigga, I'm gonna be running up and down that motherfucker.
That shit gonna be dope.
Yeah,
bro.
so I'll let you coordinate it, get some theories, because, you know, man, Behind.
But the hype, we just gonna pull up today.
Yeah, just pull up.
Oh, you talking about that? You said the hike.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you were talking about the Shhhh show, too.
I
I want to come to that also.
I got you on that, too.
I handle that.
Okay,
Yeah.
I bet.
We good, man.
Appreciate it, my dog, man. Wish you nothing but the best and much
Man, I
you said.
appreciate that, man.
Behind Radio Shout, OG Gangsta Wicked, Big Bang. Holla at y'all in a minute, man.
Yes, sir, ski.
We gone.